Hello, you insouciant long pigs. It is I, Sam of SG1, coming at you for a Transformers transformation review thingy. Yes, indeedy. Yes, we're going to be taking a look at the classics, Optimus Prime versus Megatron, the ultimate battle, 2-pack. Now, I don't normally show the packaging off, but I will here. This is one of my TF Nation acquisitions. You've got some nice artwork of, well, it's photographs of the toy really, but the ultimate battle. 5+. I do like the classics packaging. It's very minimal but very nice as well. You've got the Autobot Decepticon logo there. I like what they've done there. They put the Optimus Prime in red there and the Megatron in purple there. You've got red and purple on each side there, which is quite nice. And on the back it gives you the flim flam robots in disguise. So you needed power punch action, spinning blade action. You need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 languages to say that. Which is, bullshit. I mean, this came out in 2006, and it also came with a DVD. Now, this is a strange one, because this DVD highlights Energon, because Energon was just about finished, or had finished, and Cybertron was either out or coming out. Which is weird, because it's supposed to be generation... Well, I think it's supposed to be generation 2, but I'll get into that in a minute. But at least G1, you know, Optimus and Megatron fighting it out, and then they're showing Armada and Energon stuff, which is weird. Anyway, it comes to the DVD. I've not actually watched this yet, but... yes, I didn't get this back in the day. My nephew had it, and I thought this is the biggest load of crap I've ever seen. And I have to say, I still agree with that statement. So anyway, we've got Optimus Prime and Megatron. Optimus Prime is a truck, and Megatron is a tank. Now, like I said, I'm sure this is a homage to the G2 tank, because there's a green tank in that. But yeah, I don't know why it wasn't grey, but it's just green. Like the set, it doesn't know what it wants to be, you know? Sorry, I just need to adjust. There we go. Wasn't quite transformed properly. Yeah, this set almost doesn't know what it wants to be, you know? And then you've got the Optimus Prime. Now, you can see the inherent flaw in this figure. 2 inherent flaws, I'll get into that in a minute. But when you transform it, his legs have got a tendency to do this. Because there's no pin in there. It's like the tiniest of nubbins there that holds his legs on for vehicle mode, and it doesn't really want to stay there very well. Anyway, we've got the Autobot symbols on his, what would become his forearms, and you can see this is going to turn into a robot quite clearly. It's gappy, it's not exactly streamlined. The legs don't fold in. If these folded in a bit, I think it'd look better. You've got an armoured mount on the back, and it just will not sit still, you know? Nothing pegs in, it just kind of hangs there, and it rolls. Well, he would roll, but because of the inherent design flaw, it sort of bobs up and down, and you can see his head on top there. So that's Optimus Prime. And there's Megatron. Now, Megatron's tank mode is pretty competent. It's pretty solid, and it rolls really nicely. Just he's got his daft feet sticking off the back. And unfortunately, that's the way it's supposed to go, because these won't go anywhere else. You know, they didn't think of folding them underneath here, or underneath the turret. You know, but there you go. We'll have a closer look at the tank itself. It's a very nice tank. Nice big Decepticon symbol there. Well, big-ish. Got some nice tank details, apart from these things on the back, which will obviously become his feet, which is very strange. You've got a rotating gun at the top, which you've got a stock as well, so you can rotate that in as well. So you can make it a pistol, you can rotate that. The tank turret does rotate 360 degrees to a certain degree. And there we are. And the gun moves up and down, which is very nice. It's got, like I said, some nice detail on this tank. You've got some nice sort of coppery colour, I want to say, going on through it as well. Yeah, so let's get these transformed, shall we? We'll take a look at Optimus Prime last. Because yeah. Anyway, we'll have a look at Megatron. So firstly, we just take the gun off. We'll have a close look at the gun first. It's a pretty nice gun, actually. It's like a little machine gun. And like I say, you can move that out at the back like that. So you've got like a stock on it, which is pretty cool. But other than that, it's just your standard pew-pew, isn't it? So anyway, tank. It's a tank, isn't it? to transform it. It's not difficult. Firstly, all you got to do is just pull this section down like that. Oh, pull out this section here, which will become his legs. Fold out his feet, thus, and just straighten everything up. And then we come to the top. Then we get these, that won't even transform properly, don't they? So we get these sections here and we just rotate these out like that. Same for this side. Rotate this entire section round. You're going to slightly lift it and then rotate it down, it just sits flush. Rotate Megatron's head round. And then you just position the arms, rotate them like so. Same for this arm, you rotate this round. And there is Megatron. I mean, you can position that however you want, but I tend to do it like that. And there is Megatron in his robot mode. And he's not a bad robot, to be fair. He's pretty cool. I mean, it's not the best Megatron out there, but it's, you know, not bad. And why he doesn't have a hand here, I don't know. It looks like it's ready, moulded for one. But that's part of the gimmick. Are you ready for this? Well, I'll show you that in a minute. But let's just take a look at that face sculpt first, because that is a not bad Megatron head, but it ain't the best either. You know, it's got all the bucket head shape, and it's got some nice light piping going on, which is pretty cool. So, in terms of articulation, he can rotate his head 360 degrees. He can rotate his arm 360 degrees up the shoulder. He can bend it in and out as well, just because of this transformation joint. Rotate at the elbow. This whole section rotates as well, because part of the transformation. Bend at the elbow. He can rotate at the waist, which is pretty nice. He's got a universal. I know he's got a ball joint in his legs. So he can up, back, out, swivel at the thigh. You can bend at the knee. You're not getting a lot of movement out of it, but you can bend at the knee, and his feet will go up and down as well, which is pretty cool. Now, this thing has a gimmick. Actually, we'll give him his gun as well. We'll give him his nice little pew pew, like so. Now, he has a gimmick. It's a pretty shit gimmick. Right, so what you do is, right, you start from moving. That's it. You move this out, move that like that, and move that like that. So you get this kind of position going. And you've noticed this little button here, right? Are you ready for this, boys and girls? So you press it down, and he goes. For reasons only Hasbro knows. Just do that one more time when you can get it to go. Yeah. That's not exactly the best, is it? So you rotate that round, and then we put the gun back in his fusion cannon mode, like that. Yeah, it ain't a good toy, but I kind of like reviewing crap. It's quite cool. Yeah, so there's Megatron. And he won't, like I said, that won't even, you can't even, there's a peg hole, and there's a little bar there that should fit, because it does for transformation, but it won't stay there. You know, it keeps wanting to fall out like that, you see. And that comes off real easy. So, I've seen loads of these in charity shops missing that bit, you know. Because it comes off, it's not bolted on or anything, and because of the weight of the gun, and because this joint in here is so loose, he won't hold his gun proper, unless you do that. Which I suppose if you're standing him on a shelf, you could do that. But there's Megatron. Okay, so we'll move him over there, and we're taking a look at Optimus Prime. And ladies and gentlemen, there he is in his questionable vehicle mode. Oh, there we go. Come on, there we go. That's it. Questionable vehicle mode. Yeah. Yeah. Got some nice detail on him. Got some nice wheels. It rolls nice if you want for this bit here. Like I say, you've got the window, you've got clear windows. You've got seats in there. You've got windscreen wipers. The other overall aesthetic isn't bad. I mean, it's Optimus Prime. It does what it says on the tin. But the problem is that happens. If this was bolted in, it wouldn't be a problem. And if you could slide these into here, it'd be, I think, quite a competent truck. But it just looks so out of place, so weird. And then he's got the rotating gun. Let's have a look at his gun. You know, it's like something you'd find on the back of a Jeep or something, isn't it? You know, it's even got the handy holes. But this transforms, are you ready? He can go like that, and it becomes his blaster. Because, you know, there you go. Nice gun. So, okay. Let's transform him, shall we? Let's. Okay, so, to transform him then, it's a real weird transformation. Well, apart from when that happens. So what the idea is you're supposed to rotate... Oh no, you're supposed to take his arms out first, like that. And that frees up these wheels here, which when you move his torso back like this, you've got a bit of automorph. Are you watching? So you do that. So that's quite clever. And then you transform him like that. So then you rotate this whole... Oh no, you don't. I've missed a step. I'll transform that. Rotate this whole section round. No, this whole section, not that section. We'll come to that in a bit. That's it. Rotate it around like that. Now we do it. Rotate those in. Pull down his legs. Straighten him out. Pull out his fists. And then pull out what will obviously become his head. And we do like that. Rotate that around. And there is Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And you just separate the legs. And actually, it doesn't look too bad. So you see, Optimus here has the best robot mode, and Megatron has the best vehicle mode, which is weird. Yeah, so he's not a bad robot mode, I think. His head's a bit weird though. Let's have a closer look at his head. Let's zoom that in a bit as well. His eyes are a little bit weird. He does have light piping. Yeah, his eyes look a bit... He looks a bit goofy, doesn't he? A bit. But overall, though, I think the actual robot mode is pretty nice. Now, in terms of articulation, then, you can rotate his head 360 degrees. You can look up a bit, look down. You can't. You can look up a bit, but you can't look down. He's got ball joint in his shoulders, so you can go at 360 there, in and out, however you want. Bicep swivel, when I can do it properly, bicep swivel. His hands can bend, his elbows can bend, rather. And he can rotate his wrist, but that's more for transformation. He can't rotate at the waist, even though for transformation he can. It's that whole weird joint thing. He's got ball jointed legs, so he can kick forward, kick back, kick out. He can rotate at the upper part of the thigh, bend at the knee, and his feet can go up and down, but that's more for transformation. And I've just noticed, actually, like the blue on camera looks really vividly blue. In actual light, it's more muted. It's real strange. It's more of a grey, blue-grey. Anyway, so you can give him his gun. And he can shoot Megatron in the face all day. Now, this is the gimmick. Right? Are you ready for this, boys and girls? You rotate his arms up like that. And on the back here, there's a little button you push. Okay, you ready for this? You push it and... I've unlocked it first. And I've just... There we go. Yeah, you can see, yeah, it just rotates around, and then you press the button and he does this. Why? Oh, the jet you can hear going over. What is that? Now, I didn't know this for years, actually. I just thought he rotates around and, yeah, he done all these pose, but somebody pointed this out to me, actually. If you come to the button at the back here and then you pull it out slightly, it locks it in position, so now it won't rotate that much. That's pretty cool. But overall, this thing is a piece of crap. This 2 set is a piece of crap. You know, the 2-pack is an absolute garbage bin. I can see what they were trying to do, but it's not executed very well. I think if they'd just been proper figures, and none of that stupid gimmick nonsense. I think these would have been really nice figures. But yeah, see, like, he's got the best robot mode, and he's got the best vehicle mode, and, you know, that's all that can be said. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like what I do, why not like, share, and subscribe? Hit that notification bell so when I've got new videos out. And a big shout out to all my 800 subscribers. I hit up the 800 subscribers mark. I have something special planned for that. It was something I bought at TFN, but I'm going to keep it a surprise. I am going to do an 800 subscribers video, so don't worry. So yeah, I'm really chuffed that happened. So big thank you to everyone at TFN who subscribed to me there and then on the day. It means a lot. And if you're in a position to help out my channel, why not donate to my Patreon? I've got some links in the description. And you can get your name in the credits for as little as $1 a month, which will be so cool. And the camera just jumped a bit there. I don't know what's that about. It's done it again. Weird. Okay, so I will catch you all soon. Bye for now.